too, but I mean, it's pretty crazy. Of course, the longer you use the extend feature, the more chances for any AI artifacts, especially if there are faces in the background. But I see this being used more for a couple frames to fill in gaps in the edit, and probably most often to fill out a transition without having to time remap. If you do get a result that you're unhappy with, you can right-click the AI-generated label and tap Regenerate to create a new variation. You can also provide feedback to Adobe by tapping Good Output or Poor Output so they can continue to improve this tool. And if you want to locate it where your extended files are, they'll be downloaded to your project folder in the subfolder called Generative Assets. You can modify this by going to your project settings, Scratch Disk, and going to the bottom where it says Generative Assets. I think where this tool really shines is when used with audio, specifically to extend room tone, ambient sounds, or even certain sound effects like applauding crowds. The craziest part about this to me is that it understands the context of the sound and completes it shockingly well. For instance, let's take this car pass by. As you see, it cuts off before we get the fading of the engine going off into the distance. But again, if we grab our extend tool and pull that out, Generative Extend is smart enough to know how that sound should finish off and gives us this. And we can do the same thing with something like this building destruction sound here. Once we pull that out for the AI to finish that off for us, we have this. Similar to a crowd applauding, we can go with this ocean wave sound, which is too short for what we need, so we'll grab our Generative Extend tool and pull that out, and now we have this. There are a few limitations with using Generative Extend on audio right now. First, your clip must be at least 3 seconds. Clips containing music will not be eligible for extension, and Generative Extend will not create or extend spoken dialogue. So if you're attempting to extend existing dialogue, Generative Extend will mute that dialogue and extend the room tone only. And like mentioned in our Firefly episode, none of your media will be used to train the Firefly model. Adobe understands the importance of content and privacy, so Generative Extend will solely use your clip to create an extension, not train any AI. So that is the new Generative Extend feature from Adobe, which is going to help us fine-tune and edit without the need of using slow motion, frame hold, or deciding on a different editing decision. And to be honest, I don't think it's 100% there yet. On some clips, it fully works, but on others, it is clearly AI and doesn't work at all. But the fact that this is this close already, while only in beta, is insane and tells me we're right around the corner from this being completely seamless. And that will be a true game changer. If you want to try out Generative Extend for yourself, it's available in the beta version of Premiere Pro right now. And as always, leave us a comment below and let us know what you think about this new feature and if there's something that you would like to see us cover in the future. And don't forget to like and subscribe because humans and giraffes both have 7 neck vertebrae.
Conheça o 𝒂𝒃 Studio, a plataforma web para agências e empresas, onde a liberdade criativa encontra a eficiência total. Elementos se ajustam em perfeita harmonia e até os layouts mais sofisticados se adaptam com inteligência artificial responsiva. No 𝒂𝒃 Studio, experiências imersivas ganham vida com animações sem código e CSS personalizado. Crie componentes, replique em diversos sites e venda no 𝑹𝒐𝒃. Dê vida a projetos complexos usando soluções nativas para negócios, com centenas de APIs e integrações. Em uma mesma tela, equipes trabalham em sincronia para alinhar cada detalhe. E com o CMS sem código, faça atualizações sem afetar o seu design. Tudo isso em uma plataforma criada para impulsionar sua agência. Bem-vindo ao seu estúdio.